Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Sorry I'm late. Y'all, I'm not even doing my intro. I'm literally just like, I'm here. You know, these kids these days, I tell anyone who is a parent, the infant stage, the toddler stage, the baby stage, the little kid elementary stage, cake, easy, okay? Have a routine, get up, get your ass, brush your teeth, go to school, take a nap. You already know where they are. No. There's been this false narrative that's been sold that as they get older, it gets easier. That's what they told us. Have kids, they said. It'll be fun, they said. But see, no one talks enough about the fact. It's not, I hate people say, have a baby. No. You're not having a baby. You're having an adult. You're having a grown person. Okay? You are. And I am at this point in my motherhood journey where I now have a young adult. I no longer have a child and a baby and a little boy. Okay. I have a young man. And as they develop into teenage years, you go through this odd phase where, you're still young. You haven't really experienced much yet somehow they think they know everything. They think they know it all. Okay. On top of that, my child is an only child. And I will tell anyone, please, don't just have one child. Please have at least two. Okay. It's very 0 out of 10 stars to have one. Okay. They develop an inevitable only child syndrome because that part of their brain to compete and share just never develops. It's just like, it's all about me. I'm the apple of my mother's eye. It's just me. What do you mean? Think about others. What? And I shouldn't say not think about others because they'll think about others. They just won't think about you because your job is to just serve them and be their Uber. Even though they could have got their permit a year ago and had their license in their own car to drive themselves back and forth to basketball practice, but didn't. And when they whisper to you at 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm headed to the bus. Oh, by the way, I'm going to open gym. They don't tell you what time it ends. They don't tell you where to pick them up. And then on top of that, my son's phone is currently broken because it broke and he doesn't know how it broke. So he's without a phone. So his normal activities are done by 3:30. So guess who was sitting up there at 3:30 thinking, I'll be right here on time to pick him up. Get home. I already had all my stuff set up for my live stream. I was ready. 3:30 rolls around. Nothing. I'm like, oh, okay. Maybe he's like 5-10 minutes late. 3:45. 4 o'clock rolls around. Now I'm getting nervous. I'm like, oh my gosh, where is he? Okay. I know that, the hard part is I have no way of calling you. So you would think he'll say, if I've asked my mom for a ride home and my normal time, literally every other time in my entire high school career that she's had to pick me up for after school sports activities, I've been done at 3:30. Maybe since today is the one day that I'll be done at 5:30. And since I don't have a phone and my mom cannot check in, I can't call her. Maybe I should ask the coach and say, can I call my mom and let her know that, by the way, you're going to be picking me up about 2 hours later than you typically would? But do you know what he did instead? He proceeds to simply enjoy practice with not a care in the world. It didn't even cross his mind that, I did tell my mom to be here at 3:30. She has no phone to call me. Maybe I should tell her, because that would have been too considerate, because then I could have done my show at 4 and then been done by 5:30 and then went to pick him up. So then I grow hungry because I had already thought I would have time to put something in my stomach. So I go grab food, come back, he's still not ready. Then at almost 5:30, when he finally comes out, he gets in the car and says, I killed it today. I cooked. What's for dinner? What's for dinner? You cooked. Oh. I said, my son learned a lesson today. And when a Black woman asks you a question, she already knows the answer and you're already cooked. Okay. My son learned the hard lesson today. Whenever a woman is quiet and the only thing she says is one question, immediately wave the white flag. Give up immediately. The minute a Black woman is quiet when you come in the door and she's sitting like this, and she don't say nothing, every man that's cheated and fell asleep at his side chick house knows this look when he walk in and his girl on the couch. Every man knows this. Fellas, what does it mean? Teach my son in the comments. Fellas, what does it mean when he got in the car and I was leaning against the door looking at him like this? Fellas, enlighten the young man. What does that mean? Because he didn't read the room. And his response was, so what's for dinner? I said, Benjamin said he's in danger. The word danger is so accurate. You're in danger. You are not safe. Okay? You're done. It's over. There's nothing. When you see that look, just pack it up. Whatever you thought it was, it's not that. It's a wrap. But see, he doesn't know that yet. So his response was, I killed it at practice. I cooked. I'm hungry now. Oh, really? Is that right? I said, oh, you cooked? I said, my dear son, my one and only, do you know how long I've been waiting out here for you? In my 4x4 truck that burns gas every time you take a breath in and out. Another gallon of gas burns and it's hot as fuck in late October. Do you know how long I've been sitting out here? Well, I had a whole show lined up and set to go. Do you know how long I've been sitting here? Here he goes. No. Oh, you don't? Well, let me inform you how long. I've been out here for 2 hours. I've been out here for 2 motherfucking hours. I've had 2 hours to sit here and grow angry. This is not a good day for you. He proceeds to say, what's the problem? What's the problem? I said, I was out here at 3:30 with the time you normally are done with your activities. I said, did it occur to you to let me know that, by the way, you were going to end later today? And his response was, oh, I didn't think of that. I said, you don't have a phone right now. I have no way to, be like, hey, are you done? Are you ready? So you didn't think to say, let me tell the coach, like, hey, I need to call my mom and let her know to come later. His response was, I didn't think of that. He didn't think of that, y'all. He didn't think of that. That, by the way, I'm running 2 hours behind. So he's currently scrubbing baseboards downstairs and probably won't see the light of day for another 2 weeks. If y'all don't hear from my son in the next few days, send help. I looked at condos on the beach in St. Kitts, 1 bedrooms. I considered running away. So can you run away? Am I too old? Have kids, they say. It's a scam. It's a scam. Okay. These boys should be sent off to military school by 13. By 13, when them balls drop, military school. Up at 4 a.m. screaming at them. I think they need that. So now here I am at 6:40. Here I am at 6:40, starting my show. Hello. How y'all doing? Hope y'all are doing all right. Anyway, here we are. And we're still going to have an amazing show, even though now we'll be going till after 8 o'clock. The good news is my little sister is coming to town tomorrow and we're going to have a time. So luckily, I will be able to gallivant around, sniff candles, and watch Netflix and go out to eat and make big back meals without a care in the world. So what a great time. And his auntie is coming to save his life, to distract me from possibly locking him in a closet under the stairs. Ah, the luck he has. Maybe she's his fairy godmother because the timing couldn't be better. So here we are. 70K. Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? All right. I want us to still have a great show today. This is Dragonstone, and I am Vagar, the biggest, oldest dragon of them all. Do y'all see my dragon wings inspired dress? Now, you might all be saying, why does she have Dragonstone? First of all, little known fact about me, your girl is a huge Game of Thrones fan. I don't know if you all do that or not. I have a little nerdy side to me. Huge Game of Thrones fan. House of Dragons, honestly, 0 out of 10 stars. I've never hated a show so much. Like, I could slap the hell out of everyone who wrote that show and how the last season ended. So House of Dragon fan, it depends on how quickly and how well they redeem themselves next season. I don't know. But I'm a major Game of Thrones fan. And this is Dragonstone, which has now become my evil lair since I'm the queen of dragons. Because I'm at this wonderful place in my life where I'm in the villain era. And I love it now. You know what I'm saying? At first, I felt the need to explain myself and prove myself. And I thought about it. And I was like, let me ask myself, do I really give a fuck? Or you're the villain anyway, honey. No matter what, people will always have you be the villain. Here's a crazy idea. Why not just embrace it? You know? And days like today, streams like this is why I don't mind being a villain. Because the villain low-key be the one that be right. The villain, a lot of the times, is the truth teller, right? So just like I was the villain when I said that Halle Bailey was an ain't shit bitch. And the dumbest bitch I've ever seen. They came for me. Oh my God, how could you talk about her like that? How could you do that? Oh my God, it's Halle Bailey. And I was the villain. Fast forward, yet less than a year later. Now I'm over here like, excellent. So I decided to go ahead and embrace my evil lair. My name is Sixthegoddis. House of 6, first of my name, slayer of hating ass bitches and leader of bad bitches. Okay? That's what I do. That's me. So let's get into this show because I'm not even the Virgo in me. I'm trying to like really do better in my life. So I'm not going to make this very I told you so-esque, even though, ooh, every Virgo in me wants to told you so. Okay. But I'm not going to be an ain't shit bitch. I'm trying to change my ain't shit ways. And I'm not going to I told you so. Instead, we're going to focus more so on what's to come. Now we've already seen everything I said actually happen. Now I'm going to tell you all the next thing that's going to happen, because this has just started. The breakup is the first step. There is so much more to this. Don't worry. So anyway, how are you all doing? How are you all doing? Oh, thank you so much. Mr. Let Go says, hey, love, happy Thursday. Hey, Aaron, how you doing? Thank you so much. So good to see you. That's the good brother, Mr. Let Go. Shout out to him. So let me just take a deep breath. Okay. All right. Now, let me do my disclaimers, because the basic bitches are rampant. Okay. And I know that their thumbs are ready to regurgitate the same basic bitch talking points. So let me give my disclaimers now to keep the basic bitches from all typing the same thing, because they all go to Basic Bitch University. And you got to just get ahead of it, because it's just going to be copy and paste of the same ideals over and over. So if everyone could please like the video, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Let me do this. We are celebrating 70K subs. I am loving the love and support. I'm so proud of how far that we've come and how much further that we have to go. I know that I'm not everyone's cup of tea. I know sometimes my delivery, my way of thinking can be jarring and triggering to some people. I appreciate the people who can, if something is said that's triggering to you, you can still give me the chance to, to listen. Give me the chance to, go into depth, break things down. I ask that of people, and I appreciate when, even if this isn't where you're going to come to get told what you want to hear or get your ego stroked, that you all still show up and you're willing to have different balanced perspectives here, support me, give your opinions, have great conversations amongst each other. I love that. That's exactly what I set out to do when I started this channel, for it to be a safe place for men and women to come together, have important conversations, build, find solutions. So I want to thank everyone who's been rocking with me. And every 5,000 subs, we do a public live stream. So it's our 70K. The next one will be 75K. So just continue rocking with me, and we're gonna keep on turning up and do what we got to do. So I'm gonna move a little bit. I want to make sure y'all can see my dragons. Wait, let me move. The Queen of Dragons must show. Okay. All right. Can y'all see my dragons? Because this is Vagar and Vertibicos behind me. So I need you all to, you know what I'm saying? All right. Now, let me start by saying this. Some people say, why does it seem, people were saying that I am fixated on Halle Bailey. Okay. That's what I've been told. I'm going to explain why I'm fixated on Halle. And I'm going to explain why you should be fixated on Halle. Why the white women were fixated on Halle. Why the white women are fixated on who they allow to represent characters that affect their daughters. Okay. So the question here going into this conversation is not, why do you care about Halle? She's a celebrity. She ain't got nothing to do with you. It's her life. How is it affecting anyone? Oh, she's affecting many, many young girls. Okay. This is what other groups of women do that we don't. We don't have a code. We go off of, I think, I feel like this. You know, women don't do well with grace. They do well with space. Grace to women equals it's okay. This is why my style is different. Don't come here if you want me to hold your hand and make you feel better about stupid shit you do, because I will not do it. No. Hold on. They don't make me mad. They don't make me mad. Why I look pink? Why I look pink? Okay, there it goes. So the question is not, why am I fixated on Halle? The question is, why are you not fixated on Halle? Some parents will say things like, don't have celebrities be representation for your children. You represent for your children. Oh, how old is your child? 3? Oh, how cute. I'm so glad that you think that's how this works. That's actually adorable. How sweet. The reality is, there is no way any parent, 2024 and forward, there is no such thing as, I'll be the main influence on my child. Stop it. That child is a human being. They are not some slave you can have chained up and watch them 24/7. All right. They are going to have access to internet technology and communication devices. There's no way around it. I don't care how much you think that you're blocking and what you think you're blocking and clocking. These children are hackers. They're running circles around you technology-wise, whether you think so or not, and they're real good at playing dumb. There will be outside celebrity influence to your children in some way, shape, or form. You are super naive if you think, not me though, not me though. No, it's going to happen. So we don't focus so much on being so controlling to where you're every second of the day, you're making sure your child is not doing X, Y, Z. Children are curious. Okay. Children have to learn. They have to learn things on their own. No one's exempt from that. So instead we say it's inevitable that at some point they will be influenced by them. So the key is, according to their beliefs and their morals at home, how will they view that celebrity? Who are my parents giving me access to? Who are my parents propping up? So when little girls are with a mama dressed as Ariel, holding hands, walking into the theater to go see The Little Mermaid, absolutely, 100%, you have a responsibility to those little girls in there for image and representation. If you do not want to have any responsibility for the representation for young girls, do not play cartoon characters, Disney princesses, or anything of the sorts. Once you agree to those roles to have direct influence under young girls, 100%, there is a responsibility that you cannot go get pregnant by a YouTube rapper you've been dating for 3 months. Yes, that is a rule. This live stream is not for the Black women who are failing at life, yet still telling TikTok and the internet and everyone else about what you think it should be according to how you failed. This is for Black women who follow the rules. Do not write me a think piece in this comment about how you could be married and still be a single mom, about how being married doesn't change anything. Do not do it. Don't waste your time. This ain't for you. This channel ain't for you. The way of thinking is not for you. The last thing we need is for Black women to continue to be single moms and tell the other girls, you'll be just fine. I was just fine. That's how most of us became single moms. You saw your mom being a single mom. Everybody around was a single mom to where it became normal to you. No one said, I fucked up. Do not be like me. No one said it. It's, I'm fine. I'm going to make it. I don't need no man. I'm going to be all right. I'm good. My child don't want for nothing. That's what they stay and said. They don't say, I fucked up. Bad. Do not do this shit. Instead, they spend their entire lives sitting in front of everyone saying, I'm good, I did it myself. And then stressing themselves out and crying themselves to sleep when no one's watching. And instead of telling other women, who don't do it, instead, your only concern is, I don't want to look like I made a bad decision. You're so arrogant that it's like, you take yourself so seriously that you are deathly afraid of letting someone know that you made a huge mistake. Okay? So do not sit in my comments with the BS. I don't care. I don't want to hear it. Halle Bailey is an exception, and she 100% needs to be held accountable. Young girls need to see her ass get ripped to shreds. It would also be different if she had more of the Brandy route, where she got pregnant unmarried and was embarrassed about it and tried to, oh my God, rush and try to get married and cover it up. But it was the fact that she was like, fuck yeah, I don't give a fuck. I do what I want. Shut the fuck up. Because of that reaction, that's why the little girls need to see her get drugged. Be like, be understanding. Young girls don't need that. They need very clear black and white. If you do this, you ain't shit. If you do this, this the right thing. When you tell girls, you're young, you made a mistake, it's okay. Does anybody wonder why the first thing out of a bitch mouth when she fucked up is, I was young? You know why? Because all the older women around her said, now I know I can't tell you what to do. I know you go make your own decisions. God know your heart. Hell no. They need clarity. If you do this, you fucked up. You ain't shit, bitch. Young girls translate grace as it's okay. No, they need to know that there is an immediate and direct consequence when they do that shit. In a girl's mind, if I can get away with, I was young, I ain't know, they'll do it. All that, we understand they're young, they got to learn. That has gotten us nowhere. How about we try something different? How about we now try, bitch, you ain't shit for that. Let's start setting some clear lines. Every day, a woman between the age of 35 and 40 sitting there regretting everything, saying, man, I wish someone would have told me. Like, I wish someone would have put the urgency in me. If you talk to most women, black women between 35 and 40, or I should say even 30 and 40, most of them will say that. Damn, I wish I would know it was that serious. Exactly. Women do not do well with gray areas. We need very clear black and white. Back in the day, you was afraid to do certain things because there was a certain consequence that came with it, a change in your social status, your opportunities. We don't need to be having these girls doing the dumbest shit I've ever seen, saying babies are a blessing from God. No, they're not. Was Ted Bundy a blessing when he was born? Absolutely no. No, they're not all blessings. Anybody who got their legs open and a man ejaculated in them can have a child. Almost anybody, assuming she's healthy and can have children. That is not a blessing. The blessing is the family structure and the circumstances in which that child is conceived. That's where the blessing is. Okay? So I don't be wanting to hear all this, oh my God. I saw a girl, I ain't gonna say her name, but I'm gonna go ahead and fucking talk about it because I feel fucking disgusted. I know a bitch right now who for years would always be on Instagram talking about how she's someone's future wife. I was like, okay, I'm loving her content. I love how, a young black woman is representing, waiting to become a wife, to have children and aspire to that. And so this went on for years. So I'm like, okay, girl. And then one day she pops up pregnant in maternity photos with her fucking mom. Talk about what a blessing. Peacocking her single mother pregnancy with a man who can't show up to take a fucking picture with you. I blocked that bitch so fast. I'm disgusted. How dare you peacock this shit? How dare you not go in the corner and be quiet and eat your rice? How dare you show little girls, it's all right, my mama gonna help me, I'm gonna be just fine. How fucking dare you? And that's why I told y'all I'm racist now. I'm racist now. When them white people say don't give them black bitches shit, when it comes to them kids, I'm going to be marching with them. When y'all see me marching with Carol, let them try to make Cinderella or who else, or Snow White black next time. The next time they try to make a black woman a Disney princess, I'm going to be right there with Sharon and Karen marching, saying, hell no, because if you are so slow to where you don't understand why the Little Mermaid should be held to a higher standard of accountability to not get pregnant by a YouTube rapper that hates her. If your brain cannot understand why that is a big problem, if your brain cannot connect that literally not one other white Disney princess has done this and for good reason, if these bitches still like, it don't matter, why do you care? Don't give them shit else. Do not let them be any representation for no little girls. I'm going to be right there with Karen. Yup. Fucking naggers, don't give them naggers the role. I'll be right there on the front row. Hell yeah, don't give now one of them, because they slow as hell and cannot understand the basic concept of Disney princess. Young girls look up to her. Some people ask me why I don't talk about certain things in my life. You know why? Because a young girl will not hear, don't do this, don't do that, that was wrong. All she will hear is, well, you did it and look at you, you're just fine. That's how young girls' minds work. If they think that you still are pretty and just fine in their mind, well, that is not that bad. No, they need to see bitches begin to suffer doing stupid shit, blowing the best opportunity you could have had. Halle was literally set up perfectly to win and went out of her way to lose. And we gonna sit here and say, why does it matter? My God, today Jesus wept. And then have the nerve. You would think that, listen, Black women, if y'all want to live your life on an individual basis, on me, I feel, I think it's what I think it should be, that is totally fine. But we also do not need you ever crying about where you're not represented or where you're not allowed or opportunities you're not giving. Okay? It's politics, baby. And every time I turn around, y'all are rejecting and appalled by the concept of respectability politics. And to the point where you're ready to yet let younger girls walk into the fire all for the sake of your own ego. Okay? Jesus wept. So if you're a little Halle fan and she could do no wrong, click off now because she's about to get red for Phil. Y'all, give me 1 second. I'm sorry. Okay, so sorry, y'all. So sorry, y'all. I thought that was the people coming with this doggone phone, trying to get my son's phone replaced. Verizon is the worst. Okay, they are the worst. Thank you so much for the super chat. Benjamin says, people hate the truth, so they'll hate you forever. Facts. Fairy Tale says, first time live viewer. Listening to this in the gym as I restart my weight loss journey. Congrats on 70K. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And thank you for being a first-time listener. I hope you enjoy the show. Shout out to my sister Kelly, says we need to cancel baby mama culture as Black women, bring back the Black nuclear family. My God, today. My God, today, sis. We're going to talk about it. Someone said get AT&T. I'm this close. Verizon has don't even get me on a don't get me on a tangent. If I turn pink on here, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know why it's turning pink. But I refuse to get rid of Dragonstone behind me. It's not happening. So if I'm pink with Dragonstone, so be it. So now, you know, I thought it was less than a year ago. It was less than a year ago that I had, did a video about Halle and DdG. And the thing is this. Some women don't understand. If a man has not conquered his nature, he seeks that validation in toxic ways, and normally at a woman's expense. I think that too many women could not, in their mind, understand, like, why would DdG have faked all this? Why would he have done all this, just for clout? Or, why would he have a baby and do all that if he didn't really, want to be with her, if he didn't really mean it all? So the first thing I want to show you all is this, because this will help you all understand why men will go around and hoard baby mamas, or hoard women in general. Okay, so I'm gonna share this with you. This is why DdG was full of shit in all of this. Like, when women can't understand, well, why would he do all that? This is why he would do all that. Okay, let me show you this first.
And I won't call.
Oh, hold on. I need to turn this volume up. Is my sound okay, y'all? Can y'all hear me all right? Look, Benjamin already said it. Benjamin, it's so simple, yet their brains just explode. They don't really get it.
Because it's a lot of things that go in relationships, and it's not Street saying that DdG is an all-time fumbler with the women he's had, and I won't call him a fumbler because it's a lot of things that go in relationships, and it's not always just one person's fault and one thing's fault. Things just end. Sometimes relationships are just over. But his catalog, talking about, it's an all-timer. First up, the first girl, Essence. I ain't even little. Y'all might be looking at the new ones: Ruby Rose, Halle, Kennedy Simone. This was kind of fun. Like the people I said, Ruby, Kennedy, Halle. The brother got game. He's talking about catalogs that are still ongoing. DdG, he might have top eight out there, because I don't see a lot of people. I don't know, the top eight for sure. Because the brother just kept evolving. First, it was Essence that was local. And then he went to Kennedy Simone. She was kind of in the same sphere as him. And then he went to Ruby. And then he went to Halle. My gosh. You can say whatever y'all want to say, but that boy out there shooting shots. Street saying.
Okay. So now let me tell you all first how this breakup more than likely happened. More than likely, there was some type of, altercation between them. It could have been, stop posting my child over the internet. It could have been, when are we getting married? It could have been, who is that bitch? It could have been so many things. I told you all back then, DvD is a raging narcissist. Like, when you talk about narcissists and like the textbook example of one, it's him 100%. And they're drawn to women like Halle, where if you conquer them, it makes you look good. Oh, you were able to get the Little Mermaid to not promote her movie and give up her career to go sit down and have your baby unmarried. Wow, boy, you doing it big. That's what narcissists will do. They won't go for the ain't shit bitch that ain't doing nothing with her life to make her the baby mama, because there would be no accolades in it for him for conquering her. And who cares if he gets a Section 8 Keisha pregnant? No one cares. That's not a conquering. They'll always go for the women that are higher up, got themselves together, beautiful. That is their target, okay? The way that men like DvD end up being able to manipulate women like Halle is by doing exactly what he did in this breakup. When we see that Halle has not made any public statements, narcissists like him, the minute that they are no longer able to control you, their first thought is to control the narrative. And they make people afraid to not allow themselves to be controlled by them by, well, if you don't do what I say, you know I'm gonna blast you. If you don't do what I say, you know I'm gonna make you look bad. If you don't do what I say. So make no doubt about it. It was more than likely a simple argument turned, well, I'm done. You know, couples do that sometimes. Argue, oh, I'm done. It was probably something as simple as that. And him running to the internet to play the victim, smear campaign, control the narrative, guarantee you he did not talk to her about that. That was his punishment. That's what they'll do. They'll do what they can to punish you for not allowing them to control you. And that's how they keep you under control. Like, now, you know, if you don't do what I say, I'm going to show out. And see, once again, that's why they choose women with something to lose, because Keisha would be like, nigga, pull the trigger there. I'm ready to die. You get what I'm saying? Keisha on Section 8 would be like, pull it, nigga. I'm ready to go. But see, Halle, she can't. She's trying to salvage what she can of her career before she just ends up completely at Tubi. So he's able to play them games with her like, oh, it's over? All right, I'll make sure I let all these bitches know. And I heard some people saying, oh, it was a skit. Oh, he was just playing. Let me tell you something. Okay, let me tell you something right now. There ain't a man on this planet. I don't give a damn if it's for a skit, YouTube. I don't care what it is. There ain't a man on this planet who is going to be like, hey, y'all, the mother of my woman is uncovered. She up for grabs. Open season. I'm single. So is she. We over. She ain't got no man. She's uncovered. There ain't a single man who would announce that you're uncovered as a joke. There ain't a single man on this planet who would think it was funny and a prank to announce to the world that the mother of his child is now a free agent. So if a man would be willing to uncover you and put you in danger for an online stunt and for his coin, that still is not giving. I don't get the whole, it's probably a joke. That would actually make it worse. Because it's never funny for a man to not protect his woman. I don't care what happens. I don't care if you're mad, you're not in control, things don't go your way. You never, ever put your woman in danger, especially not because you feel in a certain way. If a man does that, he hates you. End of story. There's men been with a woman 30, 40 years, ain't never got mad and failed to protect her or put her in danger, not once. Yet he been with her less than 2 years. And he's already uncovering her and putting her in danger in the worst ways. Please stop it. So please do not say that it was a prank, because I swear to fucking God, that doesn't matter. And that explains why so many of y'all get fucked and ducked now, because you don't even know when a nigga is trying you yet in your face. Oh, it's just a prank? Oh, why did you say so? Y'all, he was just joking that he announced to the world that she's uncovered, y'all. It was just a joke, y'all. It's safe. Let's go home. You're joking, right? So, first of all, I would bet every dollar in my life savings that Halle had no idea that he was going to run to the internet and make that statement, which in itself is officially disgusting. Okay. If you have children together, this girl has been, I don't know why y'all keep posting these boyfriends and stuff all around the internet. I don't know why you do it. All you're doing is raising his stock. Let that nigga get bitches on his own. Stop letting niggas get bitches off of you. These girls end up obsessed. And that's exactly how he got Halle, from another bitch. That's how he moves. He used the bitch he with to get the next one. Because everyone keeps saying, oh my God, how did Halle end up in this situation? By chasing waterfalls, by not respecting the game. Now, I have posts on TikTok and some girls got mad. They was mad because I said that being a baby mama is for poor women who have no fathers and who family left them for dead. And they got mad, but why? It's true. If you become a single mom, that means you have no covering. It means you had no father. It means you have no family. It means you're poor. Okay? Only recently have people gotten so slow to not respect the game, how it goes. Listen, if your mama married your daddy, provided a nice life for you, middle class, upper middle class, gave you access to resources and all that, your mother has set the standard of what's expected of you. You're not supposed to. That is such a slap in the face to the too many Black women who have no father, who have no family, who have no covering. So they have no choice but to let a man baby mama them out, pimp them out, work them to death. They have no one to hold the man accountable. So those are the women where a man can come in and have his way with her, and who gonna check him? Not a father, not a masculine figure in her family. That's who being a baby mama is for. Poor women with no families. You are slow. If your mammy was married, your mom and dad had worked together and stomached each other to raise you and provide for you, and then you go out and become a baby mama. I don't think y'all understand. You're not supposed to do that. It's for destitute women who have been left for dead only. And y'all can get mad at that all you want to. This is the game and how it goes. All right? And don't you fucking dare get in my comment and say, what about Khloe Kardashian? I swear to fucking God. I swear to God, y'all. I swear to y'all. If y'all get in these comments and say Khloe Kardashian, block. Roblox. So people got mad. So Halle is in this position from chasing waterfalls. She is ungrateful that she had this woman had a 2-parent household, money, education, family, and wait, let me start over. This girl had 2 parents, family, resources, access, money, education, Disney Channel cosign, and Beyonce cosign. 2 parents in the suburbs with a Disney and Beyonce cosign. Do you know how hard that you have to work to fuck that up? You literally had every advantage. There are Black women out here right now every day who daddy would not show up if they was on fire. Okay? There are Black women who can barely watch a father and his child on a TV show without weeping inside, wishing that their dad would give a fuck about them. There are women, there are girls where their mothers are gone, not covering them, not mothering them, and wished. So not only did y'all have the 2 parents, but you had Beyonce. And instead, you decided to go literally dig in the dumpster by chasing waterfalls. So now, because only square Black people from great families in the suburbs think that the hard life, the street life is fun. Example, T.I.'s son, Halle and Chloe. Chloe want to get fucked on camera and bent over so bad. They don't know how to say, our parents set us up where we're covered. We don't have to do all that. They didn't know how to be grateful and happy for that and move forward. Instead, no, I want to be a baddie. I want to chase waterfalls. I want to get fucked on camera. I want to have my ass out. I want to do all that. And it's fun to you because it's not your real survival. It's not your real life. It's all a fantasy to you. Same with T.I.'s son. That whole thug life, going to jail, it's fun because it's not your actual reality. Right? So number one, it's a slap in the face to your sisters around you where 70% of them, their father won't even call them to say, are you alive? Okay? That's the first thing. Second thing, women get obsessions with other women, and it needs to be talked about more. Okay? The obsessions that women get with each other can get dark and can get very scary. Halle is an example of a girl that was obsessed with another woman, aka Ruby Rose. People can disagree all they want. I don't give a damn. I've seen this 1,000 times. Everyone keeps saying, how did DdG even get her? She literally got with DdG because she was with Ruby Rose. I don't see how people, if you don't get what I'm saying, you're one of them girls where you're just not good enough or cute enough for anyone to ever want to be like you. Okay. You ain't never experienced a crazy single white female situation where a woman becomes so infatuated with you, she wants every element of your life, including your man. So Halle chasing them waterfalls, wanting to be something she's not. You are the cute Disney princess. You are not the bad bitch. You're not the siren. You're not the vixen. You're not any of that. You're a cute girl next door Disney princess, and you should be happy with that. But no, she want to be a man-eater vixen like Ruby. Baby, you and Ruby, you can't hang with Ruby. Ruby got with DdG, had him give her a bag, put her on, had a blast, and then moved the fuck on unscathed. You tried to make that nigga a family man. That goes to show right there, you can't even keep up with a bad bitch. You don't even know what you're doing, ma'am. Are you lost? Everyone else knew to use him for clout, get on and go about their business. You tried to make a hoe into a husband. You actually tried to turn this man into a family man, even though there ain't a family man bone in that man's body. He's a child still. He's a little boy. Ain't nothing a man about him. But because you was obsessed with that bitch, you ended up wanting everything she had, but you can't handle everything she do. And where she knew how to get in and get out, you got destroyed. My God, today. My God, today. Playtime over. It's the big leagues. Halle, that nigga chewed you up and spit you out. You in danger, girl. Baby, that Halle don't even know what hit her right now. So I'm going to tell y'all what's going on right now. Y'all, it's my dog. Hold on. By now, we should have knew it would be too good to be true for my dog to leave me alone. Hold on, y'all. Duda, bud. Hey, Duda. Hey, Duda, what you doing? Hey, Duda. You gotta check on mama? So cute. You gotta come see what his mama doing. Like, hold on. She been gone too long. Let me see if she's all right. Ruby did not want to be pregnant by DdG. If she did, she would have. She ain't finna have none of these niggas, baby. Stop it. Stop the cap. Just stop it. Stop it. No. But that's why men flock to those women, because they can't be fully conquered. And they know it. You know what I'm saying? It can't be. Ruby Rose knew damn well. Ruby Rose knew that DdG will 100% have you at home with a baby crying, blowing up his phone, talking about, please just let me know you're okay. Fellas, how many texts have y'all got whenever y'all play the disappearing act on a bitch? She be like, if you're not going to answer, can you please just let me know you're all right? She said to you, 4-page text. Wow, this is so inconsiderate. If you're going to not answer phone, you could at least have said something and let me know, boy. She don't send 20 texts. All right. Ruby already knew, nigga, you ain't finna have me out home with a baby. Talk about, please just let me know you all right. Shit, babe. Absolutely not. You insane? We won't have you lingering over my shoulder every time I try to move on. Talk about, nigga, that's my baby mama. You know what I'm saying? Out of respect. Don't even fuck with her. You know what I mean? Boy, hell no, baby. I've been there. Boy, my baby used to pop out the bush. I said, oh my God, why are you in the bush? Why are you in the bushes? But they know what they doing. They will make it so that other men, even if they do like you, they be like, man, I don't give a fuck how far this bitch is. This ain't even worth all the stress. That's their goal. Okay? So, a lot of women think that the man's goal is to be with them and to love them and all that good stuff. We're going to pull this up right now. Let me show y'all this real quick. Let me let me show y'all this. This is, I'm gonna show you all better than I can tell y'all. So this is why I don't give a fuck. See, a woman's ego will get her messed up every single time. Because for a woman, as long as, if you're a woman moving in your ego, as long as that ego is stroked, you won't be concerned about actions. So men like DdG, oh baby, they're gonna write you love letters. Oh baby, they gonna take you on trips, shopping, bags. Oh baby, you so beautiful, you so fine. They doing rose petals in the bedroom. They're doing all of that because every time you think you're smarter than a man, you're not. He has an ability to emotionally disassociate in a way you cannot. They can sit on a plan, sit on information for weeks, months, years, and not say shit to you. You cannot. The minute you feel away, you cry, act a fool, and go into an emotional wreck, thinking that you ate, thinking that you're winning in some way against him, honey. He's 10 steps ahead of you, dear. He's eating you alive right now, and you don't even know it. So, this is why you get married before the children. This clip I'm about to show you all. See, this is the first step into the man getting you in his. I'm going to tell y'all in a second what a man's most ultimate winning position to be in with a woman is. I'm about to tell y'all what it is. Y'all think the goal is sex. You think the goal is all that. That's not even their end goal. I'm going to show y'all the end goal. So now this girl has ruined her career for this man. And this is when he starts. Now we don't have the baby. The baby's starting to get a little bit older. He's starting to, get bigger. DdG literally uses this boy in all of his content. No matter what he do, he's always holding the baby with the camera in the baby's face. It is so sick. And that's the other place that Halle fucked up. Some people are internet people. Okay, some people are internet people. The internet is everything to them. Okay, they go to the internet first, always. They don't develop their in real life, in-person relationships the same way they do with the internet. They don't care about communication with you, talking things through. His first thing was to go put up a post on the internet and say, me and Halle are broken up. You ain't even give it some time for y'all to let your emotions. No, because his first thought is, ooh, how can I capitalize this on the internet? Dealing with internet people is extremely dangerous because nothing is sacred to them. Whatever they can use to run their mouth on the internet, they will do it. So you getting with a YouTuber like DdG was insane. This man literally talked to the internet all day and exploit every element of his life for money. And then once you get started doing that, 9 times out of 10, you have no other skill. You've made a huge digital footprint. So now you got no choice but to keep on getting them views in. And when somebody is depending on, oh, I got to get these views to make this money, you, boy, don't trust them. Nothing's sacred. People's survival will always trump that first. Shit. Well, I'm going to eat. I got to eat regardless. Whatever I got to do. They will treat you that way. So, Halle, for you to be a Disney princess and to align yourself in a relationship with an internet nigga was insane. You are supposed to treat yourself so exclusively. A nigga should have had to sign an NDA to even date you. And here you are, no NDA, no birth control, no condoms, no STD checks. Here you are, just raw dogging, letting a YouTube rapper ejaculate in your womb, in your fins, as the Little Mermaid. My God, today, Jesus wept. Jesus wept. Jesus wept. And now, okay, I don't gave her the baby. I ruined her career. When the Little Mermaid was getting ready to come out, While Halle should have been out promoting the movie, making appearances, instead, she had to go hide her pregnant belly. That every chance that DVD got to go live and accidentally catch her waddling in the background, he took it. Posting ultrasounds. She told him, listen, I want to keep this pregnancy quiet. You know what he did? Accidentally exposed her being pregnant every chance he could. And when your ass should have been out promoting your movie, you had to hide because you were pregnant. From Disney princess to Tubi star, the how-to. Black women are about to learn. The rest of society don't give a fuck about your TikTok think pieces. They don't give a fuck about your dating coaches. They don't give a fuck about your panels. They don't give a fuck. You were a Disney princess. You got pregnant by a YouTube rapper. You are done. You're done. That's it. Now Halle is over here not sitting on half of the money she should be sitting on. If she would have promoted her movie correctly, instead of sitting there risking her life in the dark to have a baby by a clout chasing YouTube little boy that hates her, a bitch ass nigga that don't give a fucking narcissist, don't give a fuck. You know what? I talked about this before. One thing I will say, I know I went in on Simone Biles' husband before, and he was dead wrong in some of the things he did. But one day he said something that made me say, you know what? This why we got to say he is just learning. He will get better. That man said, they were like, oh, and keep in mind, he married her. Keep that in mind too. And they said, so when are y'all going to make some babies? When are you going to make a little Simone? And he said, listen, my baby in the Olympics right now. We can wait to have kids. I said, hallelujah. Show me the Naya. Coming to Hyundai. Toyota. I said, there's hope for that young man. That's what a man do when he loves you. He cover you and protect you. And guess what that means? What, dude? My dog is losing it. He covers you and protects you. And guess what that means most of the time? You know what it means? Saving you from yourself. You want to know how a man, if you want to know if a man really love you, the way you'll know is when you head over heels, ready to ruin your life and risk it all, he will see that he got your nose wide open and instead say, nah, baby, we ain't going to do that right now. We know Simone nose wide open, obsessed with that man. And he could have knocked her up, put her on child support if he wanted to, held her back. And that man said, he said, no, my baby killing the Olympics right now. We got plenty of time. I said, you know what? I have so much respect for him for that. If DVD really loved Halle, he would have saved her from her fucking self, not preyed on her naivete, not sat there and triangulated her with another woman that he knew that she looked up to try to have his way with her. You know this situation is bad because even the most nigga of niggas was like, argue with me in the comments like, nah, Six, man, he gonna marry her, watch. It's a nigga right now owe me 10,000. Where that nigga at that was in the comments on my DVD video and said, he said, I bet you he marry her. I said, I bet you 10 racks he won't. I want my money. I got Venmo. And when DVD even had the niggas like, nah, he ain't gonna do that. Come on now. He got a Little Mermaid. He ain't gonna do that. Even the most niggers of niggers was shocked by this one. Like, damn. So he really made her a baby mama and left her. Even the niggas are shook right now. They're like, oh, damn. Even we ain't think he was going to do that. And that's how you know how much of a fucking narcissist he is. Even the niggerest of Pookie of niggers were even shook by this. My God, today. So now, and I want my money. Okay? I want my money. I don't play around with no bet, baby. I said 10 bands. I want it. So I hope you a man of your word and pay me. Cause baby, I'm trying to go on a trip. Shit. I'm trying to go on vacation. Shit. Go ahead and send that. So I could be on my way to St. Lucia, baby. I'm ready to go. Come on, you got money on time now. So imagine You're given every opportunity to succeed in life. And you give it all up for love. And you know what? Hey. Hey. If you want to sit here and act like, hold on. If you want to sit here and act like I'm tripping, let's just watch this. Imagine you ruin your career to sit here and, all for love. And my thing is this. I'm all for women putting the option of being a wife and a mother. I am all for a woman choosing to put that first. I don't have a problem with that. If he would have married her and sat her down and she said, I want to be a mom, I want to be a wife, then, that's one thing. But this nigga, if he really loved her, he would have said, listen, baby, right now, we don't need to be trying to have no baby. Your movie is about to come out. You're on fire right now. A lot of young girls look up to you, The Little Mermaid. We can have a baby another time. Let's just continue to get to know each other. I'm still figuring myself out too. But right now, baby, I just want you to win. I support you. We'll have a baby later. That is what DdG would have done. We got to stop thinking a man protecting you means him swooping in like Batman. No, most of protecting your woman is protecting her from herself, from our own conniptions. Okay? So this nigga knew the whole time that he had no intention on being with her. Imagine you ruin your career for love and to have a baby. You ruin your life, ruin your career, permanently lower your stock that you can never get back up. And meanwhile, he over here saying this.
If I can tell myself something at age 22, I would tell myself not to get in a relationship because it's damn near like having a part-time job, bro. Yeah. You really have to apply a lot of time and effort. Like you might be doing videos all day and your girl get an attitude when you're doing your last video, like, when you gonna take me out to eat? Yeah. When you gonna take me to the movies? When we gonna go on a date? And then it causes relationship problems in your real life that can affect your content. And you might get mad in an argument. You might not want to film the next day. Might not want to stream the next day. Might not want to go to the studio the next day. Whatever. Like, so I would tell myself if I was 22, I would say, bro, just grind it out. Let a relationship happen, but only happen when you feel comfortable in yourself as a man. Like it's best for you to be single in these years of your life so you can really grind. It ain't nobody going nowhere. Bella ain't going nowhere. Where Brooklyn ain't going, whatever. Whoever you like in this moment. But get your ducks in a row first and grind and not have no restriction. It's real restrictions when you're in a relationship. It's like definitely. You gotta always consider their feelings. So it's like you can't really work how you want to work. And if I can tell myself something at age 22, I would tell myself not to get in a relationship.
So while you sat and risked and ruined your whole life, this nigga was over here like, man, I regret I shouldn't even have been in even though a relationship is not real, even though being a girlfriend is a scam, it's not a real thing. Okay. When a man say, will you be my girlfriend? All you gotta do is look at him and say, what does that entail for you? And almost every man will go, well, my girlfriend. Because most men, then the logic sets in. And they're not able to look you in the eye and say, well, what I want you to do is take yourself off the market completely and only be with me and sleep with me and say no to every other possible suitor and do this long enough until, I feel like maybe we can get engaged. It could be 2 years, it could be 3 years. So I'm just asking you to completely take yourself off the market and put yourself on hold while I have absolutely zero risk here. And then if I feel like it, some years on the line, or if the bitch I really want gets, tired of me, then I'll go ahead and get a ring. Or if you get a good job and I need some help financially, then I'll marry you. Most men won't be able to tell you that. They won't be able to even look at you and say, yeah, I want you to put your life on hold for me. Trust me, bro. Because men know, honey, when they plan on being there, they get married. all of them be like, I ain't going nowhere. Well, then you'd get married. If you didn't get married, it's because you know you're going somewhere. So now DvD done had a whole baby with this woman, while the whole time he was like, I'm still, trying to figure myself out. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know what I'm doing. He knew that the entire time. But like I said, when a man has not conquered his lower nature, he will literally do low vibrational stuff just to be like, look what my dick did. Look who I fucked. Look who my baby mama is. Wow. They will. It's that simple. I know it makes some women head spin, but that's the way it goes, honey. So you over here risk, you could have died. You're in danger, girl. You could have died having that man baby. And he from Pontiac. You got with a nigga from Pontiac. You ain't even had fluid in your womb. Okay? That was like engine oil in your womb. When you get pregnant from a man from Pontiac, that's transmission fluid, not gestational fluid in your body. Okay? So now you don't risk your life to drink transmission fluid to have a baby with a man from Pontiac. And meanwhile, he like, yeah, he watching her risk her life with his transmission fluid baby. And he's like, turn around, let me see. Her legs are from here to here, pushing his big Pontiac baby head out of her vagina. And he's watching the baby out of her vagina. He's like, change the channel. Not really sure. Jesus wept. Jesus wept. My God, today, I feel the Spirit of the Lord in here today. So now, DvD is looking to punish Halle and gain control over Halle by doing a smear campaign. I can't even bring myself. Oh my God. I have to put it up. I have to put it up. If you have a baby with a man from Pontiac, Michigan, you got transmission fluid in your body. That's why it's called Pontiac, like a car. Okay. So, when she say her water break, no, your water ain't break. Your engine oil broke. So now, inevitably, all right, I don't have the baby. I've conquered her. All right, this is officially getting boring. Now I got to start having the conversations about how I'm not sure what I want and about how I'm figuring myself out and about how I need to do certain things for myself as a man. I got to start the process of now inching out. I got to inch out, real slowly because I am with the Little Mermaid. So I got to, I can't, can't just dog her too much. So after the baby is not even a year old, here we go. Here it go, y'all. This is the man's goal. This is the man's goal. Here it is. This is when a man knows he's made it. Okay. This is the moment a man has officially made it. Okay. When he's able to knock up a bad bitch unmarried. Dear friends and supporters, after much reflection and heartfelt conversations, Halle and I have decided to go our separate ways. This decision was not easy, but we believe it's the best path forward for both of us. I cherish the time we've spent together and the love we've shared. Despite the changes in our relationship, our love for each other remains so deep and true. We are still best friends and adore each other. As we focus on our individual journeys and our roles as, drum roll please, co-parents. Yay! There you go, co-parents. We cherish the bond we've built and the beautiful moments we've shared. As we navigate this transition, we ask for your understanding and support. Thank you for your love and encouragement. DVD. Red heart. All right. So let me translate this for you all. Okay. I know many of you all are not fluent in baby daddy, but I am y'all favorite baby mama. And I'm here to translate this for you. Allow me. After much reflection, Halle and I decided to go our separate ways. Translation, this bitch pissed me the fuck off and tried to break up with me. So I'm finna show this bitch, oh, you want to break up? Oh, I'm gonna tell everybody we broken up then, bitch. Despite the changes, we are still best friends and adore each other. We are focusing on our roles as co-parents. We cherish the bond we've built. Translation, if any of you niggas try to play with my toy, you'll be the next one on my YouTube thumbnail, bitch. And you know why he does that? Because that keeps any man worth a damn away from her. Because there is not a single man in this world worth 2 pennies put together who are about to deal with no woman who got a baby daddy named DVD that's gonna go make a YouTube video about him and he a grown ass fucking man. There is not a single man who is about to be with her knowing you got a childish baby daddy who is letting, this is a dog whistle. I hope y'all know. This is the dog whistle to let him know if any of you niggas try to play with my toy, you see how I just posted her business? Nigga, you next. That's his dog whistle. If any of you niggas try to conquer my territory, guess what? You're next to be on a shade room. And grown-ass men with some to lose are not going to be playing around with no goddamn DdG. I promise you that. There ain't a single grown man finna be going back and forth with a fucking little ass boy like DVD on YouTube about a bitch. I can promise you that. So that's how DVD has solidified this bitch won't never be able to really move on. Okay? That's what that means. And matter of fact, there was something so symbolic of this recently. Let me pull this up. There's something so symbolic of this. So this happened recently. This is the example of the position a toxic man wants to get you in. He doesn't really even care about having sex with you. He doesn't care about being married to you. He doesn't care about being in a relationship with you. He doesn't care. The only thing they care about is having the access. Contrary to popular belief, men don't have to have 6 bitches and he fucking all 6 of them. Really, his comfort is just in knowing all niggas got to keep them few slow bitches around where he know that no matter how many relationships he get into, he can have babies, whatever he want, that bitch will always be there when he be like, what you doing? Can I come over? And she'll fuck him. They keep a few of those, okay? They don't need, even if they're not sleeping with them, they just need to know, okay, I got a few in my chamber where, okay, I don't care who the man is. He could be NBA, NFL, every man go through a drought. Every man at some point. I don't care who he is. I don't give a damn who he is, how much money he got. Every man go through that at some point. And now they're like, okay, to avoid that, you got to keep that one girl around who just kind of sniff behind you and just waits on you. You got to keep her around. Because if it ever gets hard, I always know I can go over here and fuck her raw. Okay, that's just, every man keep that girl around if he's able to get a girl like that. Some men are just not attractive enough to make a woman do that. But most men, if they're attractive enough and they got the right talk game, they keep that bitch around always. So now he has that bitch in Halle Bailey, the Little Mermaid. Damn, nigga, you cold. Boy, you did that, boy. Because I'm going to tell you all what's about to happen right now. Since Halle is so egotistical, she's about to go into shock. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think that she will ever get out of this state of shock. I think she will remain in this state of shock indefinitely. I do. Because I do not think that her brain is going to be able, that's trauma on your brain, to have that moment where you realize this nigga literally did all this just to make himself look good and for clout. Literally ruined my life, hates me, and does not care about me. She's so egotistical, she's not going to be able to accept, honey, it was all a lie. It was all a lie. It was never real, honey. I'ma hold your hand when I say this, and I don't know who need to hear this. But none of it was real, honey. I know all the late nights, pillow talking. I know, honey. All the dates, all the gifts. I know, gave you a baby. I know you're like, no, it had to have been real. Halle is about to be stuck. I hope she sees this. Halle, don't worry. I'm your baby mama big sis to help you. I'm good at this, honey. I got you, boo. Because I'm going to tell you, there is one way that Halle can save herself in this. And I will share at the end of the stream how she can save herself, which I know she won't be able to do, but I'm going to tell the rest of you hoes who might be in the same situation. Okay? Hold on. Let me make sure. Let me catch up on this real quick before I get into that next. Before we go into that, let me say thank you for these. Shout out to my sister Gigi, says DvD is so annoying. I hate that Halle gave him notoriety, girl. Jesus wept. Jesus wept. It says L. Lee. I agree with you, but she knows his track record. DvD is a boy turned man who grew up on the internet with his life for the world to see. Everyone knows he's a social media made person. That's why I say Halle is egotistical and chasing waterfalls. I agree. She know who he is. That was the whole point. She wanted that because he was with Ruby. I agree 100%. We really saying the same thing without saying the same thing. Let me change. I'm gonna change my battery out. I'll be back on camera in a second, y'all. Shout out to my sister Pebbles. She says, big sis, I love you. I love you too. That's my little sister, y'all. Oh my God, I love her. Thank you, sis. Then we got Philip says, DvD is a trick. Thank you, Philip. Lee says, I'm not even going to. Yay! If I had a daughter and saw that interview, I would be in prison for trying. That's what I'm saying. Like, nigga, is you for real? But you see what I'm saying? Let me grab this back. Uh-oh, where did I put it? Zeus, I wish you would move. Man, I feel you, my brother, because it's like, how dare you? Damn, which one did I just take out? It's like, how dare you? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say her parents, they need to just go live with the Maasai. They need to go live with the Maasai because this is embarrassing as I don't know what. This is super embarrassing. Shout out to the good sis Taisha, says happy 70K to the realest one alive. We appreciate you so much, sis. Thank you so much, sis. I appreciate you and I love you. Shout out to JJ Robinson, says you dead ass called this a young college chick. Okay, wait, you dead ass called this a young college chick that liked me was mad because I put her on game. I got me a slow chick on deck. It's lit. Oh my God. Oh shit, am I accidentally taking pictures with my camera? Now hold on now. Children get their intelligence from their mama. You know what I'm saying? So it's all fun and games dating a slow chick until you doing homework with your kids talking about if John had 4 apples. You know what I'm saying? It might be funny with a slow chick now until it's time for y'all to have kids and do homework, and you be like, if you had 2 apples and Johnny gave you 2 more apples, how many apples do you have? And they say, 7. It's all fun and games with a slow chick. Yeah, some of y'all kids slow, and it's like they slow because you fucked a slow bitch. And kids get their mentality, get their intelligence from their mom. So if she's slow, Johnny had 4 apples and Jesus wept. You better believe it. So be careful. Make sure you pull out, my brother. Y-Town King said, a real nigga will have DvD as an afterthought. That YouTube can't stop the cuff of a baddie. He'll be writing diss songs all day. I disagree. Because why? I'm sorry. Halle is cool, but she's a fallen Disney princess. I don't see, she's not even fine enough where it's like, oh, you know what? Man, it don't even matter because she's so fine. I'm sorry. It just don't give that. My prediction is she will be stuck with Pookies. My prediction is there won't be no man who's going to like marry her with a baby daddy like that lurking around. And like I said, I will talk about how she can counteract that at the end of the stream. Okay. And no niggas, I'm sorry. Why would niggas do that? It's too many bitches now. I'm sorry. Halle, maybe if it was like Beyonce level or something like that, but she lost all her clout. She's ain't making no money no more. Her career is plummeting. She's not that fine. I'm sorry. I'm not saying she won't get a man. It'll be a Pookie type of vibe. It won't be a respectable grown man. Respectable grown men ain't going back and forth with your baby daddy. They're just not doing it. I'm sorry. It's just not happening. Shout out to my good sis JT say Starbucks tomorrow on me. How do you know me so well, sis? My sister know me very well. All my sisters know me very well. One thing I'm gonna do is get up and go to Starbucks. If I don't do nothing else, I will get up and go to Starbucks, baby. And I am getting a iced brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso, period. So you know what? Jesus wept. And there's foreshadowing in all things. And this right here is a perfect example of what DvD gonna do to this bitch every time. See, Halle is about to be in shock. Her ego is not going to allow her to accept that this actually happened. So what's going to happen is years will go by, okay? Years will go by, and Halle will kind of be in a in-between hoping and waiting for him. Because the thing about narcissists like DvD are the best apologizers. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised if he do a whole song and do a whole video trying to apologize to her later to keep her on the emotional wreck. That's the goal. A co-parent, access to you, making sure that I've lowered your value to other men, making sure that no other man is going to want to marry you, making sure that no other man is going to want to be with you. That's the goal. Now you have no choice but to sit and wait on me whenever I hope to come validate you and play house. And your only option will be to try to get me to babysit for an hour or two so you can go get fucked by somebody on your best day if you could hope so. Okay? And he knows that. So that's why they can't wait to get to this point. This right here at the Usher concert was almost like a form of predictive art on what Halle's life will be like going forward. Every time that you will try to have fun, do you, or move on, this how he gonna swoop in every single time and ruin your shit right here. See, they the same way he swooped right in, grabbed that cherry, he gonna swoop in like that every single time you try to move on and get over him and get on your feet. The same way he swooped in there and stopped that right there, that's how he gonna do her for years. See, what people are not understanding is about what is yet to come. Let me see if I can find. So then DvD has been on every podcast he could possibly find. This nigga don't made a podcast so that he can this nigga done made a podcast so that he could talk about the breakup. I literally said this months ago when I said, child, that nigga had that baby so he can have people watch his content because they're gonna want to see the Little Mermaid's baby. I said that nigga, when he dump her or she dump him, it don't matter. I said it. I said that baby gonna be on the front page of everything he do. I said he is going to clout chase off of it. He is going to eat all he can off of her name. Y'all, this nigga went and made a podcast just to be able. It was like nobody, not one soul, not one person, not one individual. DvD. Yeah, so we announced the breakup. Not nobody asked him. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Me and Halle, we broke up. You know what I'm saying? Things happen. His first thought is not a co-parenting agreement, a child support agreement, child custody, child health care agreement. Like, it's not family therapy for breaking this child's home apart. That's not his first thought here. Okay? His first thought is, I need to go talk about this on a podcast. Wow. Jesus wept. Halle, have you ever seen any nigga run his mouth on a podcast about Beyonce? Have you? Do you know why you've never seen that, Halle? Because the number one rule of being a bad bitch is please do not have sex with men who have no respect for you as a person. Please don't. Because if you have sex with a man who does not respect you as a person, he will have your pussy on a podcast. You better believe it. Oh, you better believe it. He will, as fast as you can say banana, he'll be on that podcast talking about all through your pussy and what it was like. You better believe it. That's why you can't move like that, sweetie. That's why Mama Beyonce tried to show you. You ain't heard about no nigga on no podcast talking about Beyonce pussy ever. Because you got to move different. You cannot be a Disney princess, Little Mermaid, and have niggas with your pussy on a podcast. Oh my God. Thank you, Ari. I forgot to screen grab that. When this nigga, after he announced the breakup, then proceeds to go back on the internet and say, her head game was trash. About the mother of his one and only and firstborn son. My God, today. He's like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, it's over. Her head game is trash. Wow. I have no words. Okay. Even say, to be fair, podcasting exists. They exist now. Goddamn. Good pussy don't never get tired. Them niggas could have got on a podcast and had your pussy on the podcast if they want to. But a man that respect you will never do that. Do you know how much of a bitch ass nigga you gotta be to discuss your ex-girlfriend or ex-wife or ex-baby mama pussy on a podcast? Do you know how low vibrational you have to be to do that as a man? What man really does that? Be so for real. Niggas know damn well how to keep it G and keep it player. If you fuck with a man with some goddamn respect, they would never, ever have your pussy on a fucking podcast under any circumstance. This is the most bitch ass shit that you can do. Even if they fall out with you, they still ain't ever gonna get no podcast with your pussy and put your pussy on a goddamn podcast. Be for real. Put your pussy on a microphone. A goddamn shame. Yes, he said that. Don't make me. If somebody can find a screenshot and send it to me, because I ain't got time to go look for it. But I swear on my mama, y'all, he said that. He said her head was trash anyway. Mother of his child. No damn well you supposed to teach that bitch how to suck your dick how you like it. What nigga? See what I mean by internet people? You such an internet person. You don't even know how to tell her, hey, babe, don't do it like that. Do it like this. Yeah. Now go like that. Yeah. Teach that bitch. You ain't even teach her how to do it. Instead, you over here telling the fucking internet Jesus wept. These internet fucking people. There's no winning with them. Unplug. Teach that bitch how to suck it how you like a real nigga. And be like, good girl. So I heard. Let's go ahead and play the clip. Here we go.
Backstory. So I've announced that me and Halle is split, right?
Not one soul asked him this. I want you to keep in mind. So I've announced, notice he say I've announced. So I've announced that me and Halle have split. Nobody asked you. Not one person asked you. Yet here we are. This is his first thought. Still hasn't even spoken to her. Still has not even communicated to her. And he on a podcast.
It's life. It happens, right? She's still family. I love her to death, no matter what. Everything's still good. Never know what the future holds. Anything.
Once again, y'all, pay attention. This is the dog whistle. This is the dog whistle to other men. Notice how he is saying this. Me and Halle are family. We stuck together no matter what. And you never know what the future may bring. No man, I'm telling y'all, no man get with her because he gonna know she got a baby with him, a fresh baby with him. He's sending the dog whistle of, I am gonna still fuck that bitch. When he looked at the camera and said, we're always gonna be family. Translation, I'm going to fuck this bitch still. So if any of you niggas want to be an idiot over here trying to be with her, good luck. But when she say, I'm going to drop my son off to his dad, I'm going to fuck this bitch. That's what that's translation. I'm doing baby daddy translated for y'all, okay? That's translation. Telling niggas, I am going to fuck this bitch. So if any of y'all niggas think about being with her, when she say, oh, we're co-parenting, I'm fucking her, okay? I'm going to help y'all translate, all right? Let's continue.
Anything else past that statement is nobody else's business. I see people keep creating stories, timelines. No one was wrong in the situation. Nobody came out and said he did this, she did that. No, me and Halle are family. We good. We're just taking a little break. Don't know what can happen in the future. That's none of y'all business past that statement, but y'all keep going.
Let me say something about that too.
Yeah, go ahead.
People be feeling like they know what's going on in like your life and what you got going on because you filming, or just because they putting pieces together, but you don't really know. Like, you don't know the full effect, and you don't know what people really going through. You don't know what's really happening. You don't know what people working on. So stop coming up with all these opinions.
Oh, I'm gonna give y'all a backstory.
See, this is the prison barbershop talk that get people fucked up. Because it's always like a real tall, lanky nigga in all black like this that's sitting there listening to the prison barber talk babble that don't make no sense outside of a room full of niggas. It's always some tall, skinny nigga in the corner rolling up talking about, hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because we always family. I don't care if she was a Little Mermaid. You know what I'm saying? She was my Little Mermaid. You know what I'm saying? Things happen every day. Everybody act like I ruined her career. I ain't holding a gun to her head. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Death to the hell yeah, homeboy. Death to him. That nigga could be like, yeah, I'm going to kill this bitch. Yeah, I'm going to chop her up. He'll be like, hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. God damn. Tell this nigga he wrong. They talk about, yeah, hell yeah, bro. Everybody think they know about it. Man, shut your ass up. Now you're emboldening this man, acting like now he think he right because you over here talking about hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. I swear to God, bro. On God, man, shut your bitch ass up. Shut the fuck up. Y'all, my dog is so concerned. He keeps sitting up like, Mom, are you okay? When your mom is insane, I'm sorry, Duda. He's so worried. But this kind of helped with my evil lair setup. You know, you got to have the pet. So we've been practicing this, y'all. Ain't that right, Duda? Ain't that right, baby? We've been practicing this. He's ready for his debut, y'all. He's ready to debut as the villain's evil pet. that as I'm talking, I just sit and pet him like this. Stop sipping my tits. Come on, follow the program. Anyway, so you know, the evil person has to speak about their evil plan, and then they have to go like this. But now all of a sudden he wants to like put his head on my tits. I think that he was black in a past life. Because now why all of a sudden are you doing this? Look this way. There you go. Look that way. Come on now. We practice this. Oh God. Duda. We practice this. Can you please do it right? Okay. Man. What an asshole. Why would he do this? You're embarrassing me. Oh God, y'all. I promise. We had this down pat. He's supposed to stay still while I do this. You know what? You're ruining everything. Come on, do the butt. Oh. It's not giving villain now. What are you? Get down. You ruined it. I was ready to do my villain pet. I should probably get my cat. My cat probably can do it. Come on, do the butt. You let me down. Dang it, y'all. Do the butt is not cooperating, y'all. I'm sorry. Man. So yeah. Hold on. Let me pull this up. 1 second. Oh my God. Where'd it go? So look at this, y'all. Imagine dating a guy who was going to be on the internet doing this shit. And then proceeds to set up a chat GPT AI apology of you apologizing for Usher giving you this cherry. Okay. So I'm gonna say I might need to take my dog to obedience classes. So for those of you who don't know, I regret to inform y'all, my dog is autistic. Okay. I'm just telling y'all. He's autistic. So he social cues, he's very neurodivergent. He's not a normal pet. He can't do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You got to just kind of move him in a direction and hope that he just stays doing what you told him to do. We know how some pets be like, Paw, speak. And they bark. My dog can't do any of that stuff. He's autistic. So sometimes he know how to do sit. Or sometimes I use more sounds than words. Sometimes if I snap, he'll turn around. But he autistic, y'all. He don't have... He just doesn't... That ain't how he is, y'all. You gotta just, you know, you gotta meet him where he at. He's just not that type of dog. Okay, I'm sorry. I would never waste my time on classes for him. It would never work. So imagine dating a man and he's on live stream doing this.
Instincts kicked in the moment I seen the cherry. Juicy J was just rapping, and then I look over, I see a cherry instantly. Now a lot of people were saying Halle had her mouth open. I didn't see that part. I don't think she had her mouth open at all. You can see she laughing. That's why her mouth was open. Look.
Yep.
She's still laughing.
Yep.
But I think that's because
this is so embarrassing.
You open your mouth to eat something, you're not finna have your teeth like that. You don't eat nothing like that. Her mouth, she was laughing, y'all.
Yes. Yes, he is.
That's a laugh. You see how her mouth open? That's how your mouth's supposed to be open if you're trying to get a cherry. Halle teeth was showing. So she wasn't opening her mouth for no cherry. See, watch when I feed it the cherry.
Wow.
my masculine instincts kicked in the moment I seen a cherry. Juicy J was just rapping, and then I look over, I see a cherry instantly. Now a lot of people were saying Halle had her mouth open. I didn't see that part. I don't think she had her mouth open at all. You can see she laughing. That's why her mouth was open. Look, she's still laughing. But I think that's because she was laughing. If you open your mouth to eat something, you're not finna have your teeth like that. You don't eat nothing like that. Her mouth, she was laughing, y'all. That's a laugh. You see how her mouth open? That's how your mouth's supposed to be open if you're trying to get a cherry.
Okay, I can't watch any more of this. I just needed you all to see to the extent that he uses this woman for clout. You know, that's another element of it. You have to understand they will 100% use you to get other women, to gain respect amongst men, to advance their career. That's why you need to stop peacocking these niggas all around. Let him peacock on his own. Do not do it for him. Okay, because he's 100%. Look at this shit. This nigga literally put the baby on. Like when I put the baby on, my views go up because people want to see what's going on with the Little Mermaid's baby, because she don't post her baby on everything like this. I saw them singing him happy birthday, and he was holding the baby, singing. He just holds the baby every time there's a camera on. Every time there's a camera on, he just look at the baby. The baby want to go play.
Halo,
the baby want to go watch Shark. Oh, we call baby Shark. He ready to go.
Halo, you gotta let
look at the baby. He got the baby trying to do the podcast. He's tired. He ready to take a nap. He don't know he on a podcast. He don't know he in here with the microphone. He think the microphone is blocked. He ready to play. And you got him on a podcast. You could not wait to exploit this boy all over the internet. The other child that they have in here is over there talking about how oh, God forgive me, I'm so sorry. But I don't know if that's a little boy or girl. God forgive me. God bless that child. God bless that child. God forgive me. But I'm not 100% sure if that's a little boy or girl. God, Jesus wept. But the point is that the child was already on the podcast talking about, yeah, it's so annoying when I'm at school. Everybody want to come take pictures with me. Everyone knows who I am. It's mentally taxing on an adult going everywhere and people knowing who you are, trying to take pictures of you, record you. That's taxing as an adult. Let alone you have this child in elementary school, plastering them all over the internet, and having your son be next, wanting to turn him into a clout chasing pookie like you. The baby want to go watch Baby Shark. Okay? He wants to go sit and have a snack and go like this and eat his snacks and watch and then throw the snacks and then watch Baby Shark again and then sit like this and eat more snacks and watch Baby Shark. That's what he want to be doing. And you got him shooting a podcast. Jesus wept. Jesus, the baby is tired. Baby say, I'm not even getting paid for this. The baby is like, what is this microphone? Is this a toy? I'm ready to go play. You know, kids can't never just sit TV and eat their snacks. They got to stand up and eat the snacks and go like this. And then eat the snacks. That's what he wants to do. But instead, you got him shooting a podcast. You got him working. Do he get paid? So now it's going to be almost impossible for Halle to accept, sweetie, he did all that for the internet just so he could say, oh, I have the Little Mermaid's baby. Okay? That's literally it. All right? Where is this? I wanted to. So I had some more clips of him on the podcast, but I don't know where they went Or I don't know if maybe they're farther back and I don't realize it. But now, here we are. This is where we end up. This is how it all has ended. This is how it ends. Okay. Now, this is how the sisterhood continues to fuck each other up. Because why on earth are y'all in the comments talking about this too shall pass? I feel her pain. I feel so bad for her. She didn't deserve this. I wish y'all would shut up. Okay? Sometimes let people fall. Let people pull themselves back up. We ain't never in life seen it ever be the case that feeling bad for a bitch has ever helped. Feeling bad for a bitch is self-righteous. It's a way for you to make yourself look gracious and look like a better person than what you are. But it's extremely crippling and enabling to the person you're feeling bad for in these type of situations. You know who you feel bad for? You feel bad for someone walking down a well-lit road and someone runs up behind them and grabs their purse and runs off and there was no way to foresee. That's who you feel bad for. Okay? You don't feel bad for a woman who blew it as the Little Mermaid, lied, gaslit everyone, told everybody to shut the fuck up and mind their business, didn't give a fuck about none of them little girls that she influenced, didn't give a fuck about none of them parents that bought her Barbie dolls and bought her movie tickets. She didn't explain herself. She did not apologize. She had plenty of time to do it. Instead, she chose to lie, gaslight, and fuck up her own money. Okay? This is not someone you feel bad for. Leave that bitch alone. Let her fall and figure out a way to get back up. Let me tell y'all what the next thing that's going to happen. Y'all want to hear about what's going to happen next? Because, the next thing that's going to happen is, see, Halle, you ain't seen none yet. Wait until DdG is in a studio with OnlyFans bitches with the baby talking about, here, hold him while I get in the booth. Oh, see, wait until the sector of DdG's content that is about the co-parenting. Ma'am, there's a reason he announced that co-parenting, because he about to show everyone what that co-parenting looks like. And when he's in the studio with OnlyFans bitches with BBLs and Fashion Nova wrestling suits on with furry slippers, and he got them OnlyFans bitches holding your son, talking about he's so cute, while he be like, oh, I'm going to booth right quick. You hold him right quick. And he in the booth like this, look at the OnlyFans model holding his baby like, and she think that, oh, I'm holding the baby. Oh. See, Halle, you about to see a new lesson in how you get them is how you lose them. See, come here, boo. You see the same way you got with him because you was obsessed with Ruby Rose and you wanted him because Ruby's with him? Wait until all the bitches come forward that cannot wait to be the Little Mermaid's baby stepmama. That energy that you put out is coming back to you, Halle. And wait until these bitches are lined up to fuck with DdG because they're going to love that they are with the Little Mermaid's baby daddy. Jesus wept. Wait until he starts making content about his new bitch and how, oh my gosh, she's just, we're trying to co-parent, I have a new girl. And the minute that you're like, I don't want my kids in the studio in a trap house with your OnlyFans model, wait until you tell him that. And his solution is to make content about how you're bitter and mad because he's moving on. Wait until you want to have a moment of privacy in your son's special moments going forward, his birthdays, his graduations, family tragedies. Wait until the days come where you're actually dealing with real life events, and instead he's worried about getting the footage for it. Wait until he makes the music. Oh, it already was bad enough that he announced the breakup. I shit y'all not. He was like, hey, me and Halle broke up. Check out my new music video where I talk about my ex-girlfriend in it. I swear to God. I would pull it up right now, but I don't feel like it. This nigga dumped her, and 15 minutes later was like, now that I got your attention, check out my new music video. I talk about my ex-girlfriend in it. And Halle, if you think that you are not next for his music and content about how he is torturing you in this co-parenting thing, if you are not ready, wait till he starts a couples channel with a new bitch that he'll actually marry, and starts a whole couples channel with a new bitch co-parenting with the Little Mermaid's baby. Wait until he pulls that move. Woo, my God, today. Halle, there's only one way out of this, sis. And I'm going to tell you what it is. And you must follow what I say to the T. Do not deviate through this. Now, I really shouldn't be telling about this for free. But Halle, there's one way out of this. Now, let me give you a warning. Let me give you a warning before I tell you about how you have one way out of this. It comes with one major risk, okay? See, the only way for you to get out of this is to beat him mentally at this point, okay? So while he thought he was going to knock you up, having him come over to co-parent, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Can I come over and, read him a book? Why you answer the phone? I want to wait until why you answer the phone? I want to say good night. So that's your problem now. I'm trying to call and say good night to my son, and you don't want to answer the phone. I'm out right now. I'm busy. He home with my mom. Oh, she let us say what your mom said to me. Oh, that's fucked up. See, y'all, she'll let me see my son. Wait till that shit starts. Where whenever at the drop of a dime, he want access to that baby, and you're not ready to give it to him. Wait till you start telling everybody about how you won't let him see the baby. Well, girl, you better get ready for that one. So now, what I'm about to say is the only way out. But the side effect is that there is a 95% chance that he will say, fuck that baby. Okay? Now, this is more like, let me say more so 50-50 chance. Okay? When they try to trap you just to have access to you, to keep you, he keeps saying like, I don't know what the future is going to bring. This nigga really plans on being like, can I come over, read a story? Oh, he gonna be like, oh, I brought him some clothes. I'm gonna come drop it off. Blase squatter. If you want to walk away from this with your dignity, because listen, sometimes it's okay to be like, listen, well, I fucked up. Boy, I fucked up. There ain't no way to turn this around. I fucked up, and I fucked up bad. Now, I know y'all gonna hate me for saying this, but I don't give a damn, because more y'all need to hear this and more y'all need to do this. Drop that baby off on his doorstep and do a donut out the parking lot as fast as you can. Mm-hmm. Go pick up the baby on Wednesday and Thursday. Don't even keep the baby on the weekend. Don't even keep the baby on the weekend. Have your day be Tuesday and Wednesday. Give him that baby. Give him the baby. That baby is better off with him than with you still. A baby with a fucked up father. A boy. Let me say because you have a boy. Let me say because it's a boy. She won't do it. You know why? Because she want him still. She won't. I know she won't do it, but I'm still saying it in case somebody out there want to know the only way you can salvage your self-respect and dignity in these situations. There's only one way. See, Hallie's going to keep trying to win. You already lost, but I already know. I know she's so egotistical. She's going to keep trying to win. You've already lost, baby. It's too late. Accept defeat. You lost. You've been ultimately conquered. It's over. Drop that baby off. Let me show you. It's one swift movement. You pull up. All right. Get the car. You have to do this. This has to be smooth. Get out the car. Grab the baby. In those car seats where you don't get them car seats where you have to unbuckle it because you got to move quick. So you ain't got time to sit and be unbuckling everything. No, bitch. Get them car seats that got the base in it where you just press the button at the top. It's one swift motion. I'm going to go over this one more time. Let me show y'all. You pull up here, the front door. Do not pull into the driveway because you'll be surprised at how long it takes to really back out of a driveway. Do not pull in the driveway. Park on the street. Okay? If his house is on the left-hand side, first pass the house, then do a U-turn so your car is already in the direction to exit the premises. Do not pull up like this to where when you drive off, you got to still come back around in order to get out of the complex. No. If he on the left side of the street, go up, U-turn so the car is already in the direction to exit. You pull up. This is very quick. You pull up, put it in park. Do not turn the car off. Roll the window down in case for some reason it tries to lock. Okay? Because if you run back to the car and it's locked, it fucks up the whole plan. All right? Pull up, put it in park, leave it running. You exit the vehicle. This is not a drill. Grab the baby, car seat, run to the front door expeditiously, put the car seat down, ring the doorbell, and say, your son is here. Then you must speed walk back to the car, drive off, but kind of slowly. Then the minute you see him open the door, skirt! Then you're going to turn on your Apple Music and you're going to pull up Glorilla. Okay? And you're going to play, it's 7 p.m. Friday. It's 95 degrees. I ain't got no kids and no kids ain't got me. I'm about to show these niggas love a freak. Fuck is that your baby? How the fuck is that your baby? But he right here with me. Nigga, take this baby. I don't want this baby. This your fucking baby. I'm going to the club. And then you go and live your life. And then you'll be like, oh my God. He gonna have other women around my kids. Let them hoes babysit. Okay, can I get an amen? Sis, he like apple juice, sis. He like animal crackers, girl. Plot twist. I'm like, oh my God. I don't want to leave my baby. That bitch gonna be fine. She a woman. She know how to take care of babies. Let that bitch babysit. That baby gonna be just fine. That baby knows you're his mama. He a boy. He need to be with his daddy anyway. Okay? And when that bitch is, I'm gonna take good care of your baby. Okay, girl. He likes celery sticks and peanut butter. I'll get her phone. I will FaceTime her. Hey, girl, you got my baby? Me on the beach in Mexico with a Mai Tai with a nigga named Jose rubbing suntan lotion on my back. Hey, girl, just checking in. Did he get his snack? Let me see him. Hey, Pookie. Hey, Pookie, mommy, baby. All right, y'all have fun. Put your back into it, Jose. With your Mai Tai. Do not argue with him. Do not see him. Okay? Nigga, if you got to say something to me, send me an email. Do not breathe the air that he breathes. Do not let him call you. Do not let him text you. I hate people say, I got to be able to call you, talk about the baby. There's nothing to talk about. You get a schedule, you stick to it. Unless some outrageous shit happens when a child gets sick or a medical emergency, you do not need to talk to that nigga. When your baby birthday come up and he say, I want my mom and my dad there. Bitch, you better show up there like the Queen of England and be very cordial and walk in there, hello, everyone. And ignore him the whole time. But look happy in front of the baby. Yes, Pookie, happy birthday to you. Don't make eye contact with him the whole time. As soon as the baby opened the last gift and the party over, leave. Get that bread, get that head, then leave. Do not say hello to him. Do not say goodbye. Don't say, hey, how you doing? When he say, you doing all right? What was that noise? What is this? What was that? I don't know what that was. Anyway, when he get the baby, send your sister to drop the baby off. You thought you was going to see me? You thought you was going to get to see me a few times a week when I come drop off this baby. Plot twist. Never mind. Don't send your sister. Send the ugliest grandma you got. Okay? I don't know if it's your mama or your daddy mama. Whichever granny is uglier, send her. Imagine thinking you was going to see me co-parenting, and instead I send my grandma that looks like Rumpelstiltskin. Imagine. I'm in Mexico with a Mai Tai. My God, today. Jesus wept. Jesus wept. Now, I'm warning y'all, he's going to hate you. When you do this, he's going to hate you. There's also a chance he might get real mad, man, fuck you, and drop that baby off to you. Man, fuck you and that baby. That happened to me. Gotta be quicker than that. Oh, my nigga. I don't know what you thought. Plot twist. You'll never see me again. Imagine think you're going to string me along for years. Imagine. Doesn't work like that. So, there is a chance that he is not going to like that. And he might be like, man, fuck this bitch. He might punch the air, but man. But right now, your goal needs to be, and right now, he'll get upset about it. He'll get upset about it. But you know what? 18 years later, okay, one day, he'll sit amongst his boys and he'll sit amongst his peers and his colleagues. And he'll be like, he'll sit back. See, every man have a way that he sit back and think of his old bitches. See, women, we don't think about our old niggas. Once we're done with you and we get a new man, we don't think about y'all. We don't sit around with our friends. If we sit around with our friends talking about a man, it's maybe our current man. But how niggas sit around and talk about bitch they took down 10 years ago, we don't do that, baby. We forgot that nigga name. Who? Niggas will hit you up from 10 years ago like, how you been? Who is this? This Keith. Who the fuck is Keith? Man, you remember me? How do you remember me? Who? Once I got a new man, I forgot. I didn't even know you were who. So what you want is when he get older and him and his boys are out having beer, talking about the baddest bitches they fucked in the past 20 years. What you want is for him to be like, man, I was dealing with so-and-so, boy. Man, one thing about that, boy, that bitch right there, man, she wasn't going for it. That's what you want. If you already lost, you lost. Your best bet is at least go into his Hall of Fame as the woman that was like, damn, she stood on business. She ain't play with my ass. When he talks to his homeboys about you, you want him to be like, man, bro, I love that bitch so much, but boy, that bitch wasn't having my shit, bro. Bro, she cut my ass clean off. I couldn't. You want to be her. You want to be the girl where he tell his boys like, damn, bro, she stood on business, was a person, or she cut my ass off. You want him to feel like that about you, as opposed to, yeah, I got this dumb bitch strung on my finger. I can tell this bitch whatever and stroke her ego and make her do whatever I want. And he's disgusted and appalled by you. That no matter what he does, your ass is still sitting there crying, begging, and pleading to be with him, no matter how he disrespects you and obviously doesn't want you. But you won't be able to let that go if you still are trying to win. You can't make him do nothing. He got you. You thought you was going to come in there and talk about how it is, and you thought you was going to change him and turn him into something he wasn't, and he has politely returned to sender and let you know that ain't how it's going. But that's not what Halle will do. Instead, she will allow him to play with her emotions like this. She's going to allow him to play in her face with bitches. At some point, she'll probably tell him that she can't see the baby or that he can't see the baby. She probably will try to take the baby from him or keep the baby from him. More than likely, she'll be like, tell me what you're doing and where you're going before my child comes over there. More than likely, she'll start doing shit like that. Okay? More than likely, every bitch he uses to continue to triangulate her, she'll probably get flustered and get mad and go back and forth with him, but try to get on the internet and act like nothing is wrong. That's probably what she'll do. Because I think a piece of her really feels like there just is no way that this did not really happen. Okay, so we ain't seen nothing yet. Okay, we ain't seen nothing yet, y'all. More women need to get over this whole thing of like, I don't want to give up my child. Listen to me. I know plenty of men who get their children every 2 weeks faithfully for 2 days. Some niggas 1 day a week. And as long as they consistently show up every 2 weeks, as long as they post a picture on Facebook on their birthday, as long as they buy them the new J's and take them out for ice cream, people will say, he's such a good daddy. He take care of his kids. He pay his child support. He always show up for visitation. He a good daddy. So you could be a good mama when you show up every 2 weeks on time. Oh, and I want my accolades. Give it to me. I'm a good mama. Come on. This is equality, y'all. That child is equally his. Matter of fact, more his. Because I'm 99% sure you gave that baby his last name. The baby has your last name, not mine. It's yours. Keep it. Now we know she won't do that, but that's her only way. And so if she did that, that would be her only way of getting married. Not boyfriend, girlfriend, not fucked, not situationship. Her only hope at getting married is to give him that baby and not talk to his ass at all. Not go back and forth with him. Don't let him see her. Don't let him talk to her. None of that. I'm talking about completely starving him of anything and getting a man who do not be on the internet so that he don't see all of DdG's sneak disses and mixtapes about him. You need to get you an older man that don't know how to work the internet. Okay? When he say, do you got kids? Yeah, I got one. He live with his father full time. What's up? Make sure he old. He got bad eyes. He don't know how to work the phone like that. He got to say, how I pull this up? Pull this up for me. How I pull this up? That way, he will not see when DVD is throwing subliminals on there, okay? Oh, I'm just seeing the thing. Oh, okay, I'm just seeing this. So, your only hope, get you an old man where he can't see all DVDs, sneak this, and community posts and TikToks. You gotta get you a man that don't even have social media. Either he gotta be old and don't know how to use it, or he need to even better. Oh, one of them niggas who don't even have social media. Oh my God. Girl, go get you a country boy. Go get you one of them country boys who be up for work at 4 a.m. Okay. And by the time they get home, they just want to eat and sit down. They so tired. They don't even have social media. That's what you need. You want to get you a hard-working country boy who don't never be on there. That way he ain't going to even see when DVDs start to sneak this. Okay? You're only, in all seriousness, not even just for Halle, for any woman that is in a situation like this where a man is trying to harvest you for supply, disengage. Disengage. Disengage completely and quickly. It's your only hope. If you go back and forth, if you entertain it, it's going to slowly eat you up, little by little. I'm telling you now, this nigga is going to continue to go on the podcast. He is going to continue to bait you into responding. He is going to continue to smear campaign you. Narcissists always just want everyone to feel bad for them. No one did anything wrong. You know, we just broke up. It wasn't that I did anything to her or anything like that. You know, we just break up. I regret to inform you all, you know, that we're breaking up and this, that, and the third. Well, my God, today, tell him, Duda. Duda about to say, Jesus wept. Say, Jesus wept, Duda. Disengage. The worst thing you can do is get into your ego and get into your competitive energy and start going back and forth with him. That's going to eat you alive. You're going to have to take this L. You got, honey. Bamboozled, finagled, janked. You got it. It happened to you. Your best bet is the quicker you accept that and learn to respect the game. Never underestimate your opponent. You're not going to make a man do anything. You tried to have that baby, trying to make him what? Okay. The more you try to force a man into a position by having a baby with him, proposing to him, asking him for commitment, I don't care how much time goes by, you will pay for that emasculation of him daily. He will not say it to you. He will not ask you permission to do it. He will make you pay for it consistently going forward. Bitch, you knew exactly who I was and who I was on. You thought she was going to give me a baby and was going to turn me into an in the house, settle down nigga. Watch this. They resent you so much when you overstep your boundaries and try to force them into higher positions that they did not ask for. You thought that having that baby was going to push him into the family man role, and now he's going to make you pay for it for the rest of your life. So therefore, don't fight it. You need to know that that's what it's going to be and move accordingly. And get out of this with whatever sanity and self-respect that you can. Let me go over some of these real quick. Let me see. Thank you so much, Nia. Thank you, sis. Nia says, because I love you. Happy 70K, sis. Thank you so much, sis. I love you too. I have a Cash App here too. If y'all are enjoying the stream and you want to show me some love, I certainly would not mind. I'll put this here. Oh, wait. I need to edit this out. Jesus wept. So, now I've been seeing that Halle is trying to do the whole be quiet, don't respond, I'm out with my baby type of vibe. Honey, we're not buying none of that, baby. I know that you are so disgusted and so livid that nigga went to the internet with this shit. I know you are. I know you are so disgusted that he took this, whatever disagreement, which I would be more than willing to bet that it was because she don't want her baby plastered on this internet every 5 seconds. I can almost guarantee you that that's what it is. I can almost guarantee that's a big part of what broke them up. Either that or her realizing this nigga ain't never marrying you. I don't know why you thought you was going to finesse him into doing it. Okay. I don't know what made you think you was going to force that to happen, but honey, as we can see, it's not happening. Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Jay Gatto. Shout out to the good brother. Oh my God, that was so sweet. For congrats on 70K, sis. Thank you. Shout out to the good sis. Patrice says, for love you, sis. Congrats on 70K. Thank y'all. Y'all got me feeling all warm inside. I appreciate y'all so much. Okay, let me move this over here. Jesus wept. Jesus wept. So now we'll see Halle. She will never be on Disney level again. She will now be on the same level with the Nia Longs and Megan Goods. She'll be doing Halle about to be Tyler Perry. Finna love to see Halle coming. Halle is about to, she's over there making the breakup song with her Disney princess voice still. Honey, you can get rid of that Disney princess voice shit. That shit is over. Okay. Disney will never, ever endorse or work with you again because the rest of society does not condone the figures that affect their daughters becoming YouTube rappers, baby mamas. They just don't. They don't care how cute, pretty you are. Nobody is buying that whole innocent, sweet thing after we saw you lie to everyone's face and get an attitude and gaslight and just show horrible character in general and chasing waterfalls, trying to compete with other bitches with DvD. It's over, honey. You're not fooling us no more with the fake good girl shit. We know it's fake. It's not happening, honey. Go ahead and get real comfortable at Tyler Perry and Tubi. Maybe if she really can pull some strings, she'll get a Netflix deal, maybe a Netflix movie. Even Beyonce ain't fucking with you. And you let that man piggyback off of you socially. You let that man get access to circles, people, women, clout that he never would have gotten without you. And the worst thing that you can do is give a man some motion. Let a man get his own motion. No one ever knew who DdG was that was over the age of 11 years old. Okay. Anybody over the age of 11 that know who DdG is, you only know who he is because of the bitch that he was fucking with, and he know it. And that's why he got so mad when Joe Budden told him, nigga, nobody even knows you. We only know you because you clout chase or whatever bitch you're fucking at the time. Nobody over the age of 12 knew who DdG was. and you put him in a room with Beyonce, who now has reneged on her endorsement of you because you blew it. If you blew a 2-parent household in the suburbs, Disney Channel, and Beyonce, you're just an ain't shit bitch, and you cannot save a hoe. Duda but say you cannot save a hoe. Tell him, Duda. So now you don't allow this man to get motion off of you. Let that nigga get his own motion. I bet you will. Stop posting these men. Stop hyping them up. Do not be on here talking about he's this, he's that. Let him show that on his own. You don't need to do that. You can sing your man's praises to your actual friends and family in your real life, but you're going to stop giving them niggas motion on this internet. It doesn't give the result that you think it's going to give. Trust me. Okay? So now, y'all pray for Halle. Pray for Halle. Because it's going to be the OnlyFans bitches in the studio that's going to send her over the ledge. I'm telling y'all right now. Pray for Halle, y'all. Pray for Halle. Okay? Maybe she could do... Let's think of some names for Halle Bailey's new Tubi career. Let's see. Maybe a movie about, you know, a good girl gone bad. Maybe we can call it Sneaking Out My Parents' Window. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, she was a good girl and she wanted to go sell drugs. Okay. You know, and told her mom and dad, you can't tell me what to do. I want to live my life. And she wanted to go sell drugs with her drug dealer baby daddy. I don't know. Maybe she can be in A Fall from Grace too with Tyler Perry. Maybe she can be in the remake of I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. I don't know. You know, I don't know. But we need to try to figure out what movies Halle can be in now, because it's giving Tyler Perry, Tubi. It's giving Shatta. Maybe she could be in Shatta. She Got Locks. How is your patois? Can you do a Jamaican accent, Halle? Because Shatta's 3. I heard they getting ready to shoot. You can blend in right in with them bad mind. Okay? We got to think of what else can we do. I don't even think she'll get Hallmark. I don't even think Hallmark ain't even Hallmark ain't even doing that. They're not. And last but not least, I know y'all be like, Six, why do you do 2 videos a month? I know. But most of my content now is on Patreon, I'll be honest with you. So if you really like my content, come on, I'm funny. I'm pretty. Come on. You want to watch it? Come on. I'm funny. I got titties. Come on. Look, this is premium entertainment. So, you know, if you want to tap in with me, come on my Patreon. I do a once a week live show called 6 at 6. And we have a great time. It's with the gang. That's for the men and the women. Then I have my women's only Patreon. Shout out to the Patreoners. If y'all are in here, say woo woo, woody woo. We have a great community of women. Okay. It is almost 1,000 women in there. And it is all walks of life. You know, if you're tired of basic bitches, if you're tired of being around bitches where you're scared to say, I want a man. I want to be married. I want to take care of my family. If you're tired of all the bitches who take no accountability, talking about decenter men, even though they're sucking dick all over town and making it even worse for themselves. You're tired of all the basic bitches saying you could be married and still be a single mom, decenter man. If you're tired of that and you're ready to have solutions, not complaining, if you want a support system, honey, we do movie nights. We drop gems in there. Okay. I'm the big sister you didn't know you needed. We're changing lives. We're winning. Every time I turn around, somebody's getting married, getting pregnant, having a baby, getting a degree, getting a new upgrade on a ring anniversary, edges growing back, credit score rising. We're winning. We're winners over there. We do winner things. We have get-togethers. Like this weekend, I'm throwing a tea party for the girls and we're having high tea. So we're going to put on all our tea outfits. I have gloves and everything. And we're going to go have tea. I'm so excited. So we do all type of fun things. want a great group of women who look good, doing their thing, winning, solution-oriented, that are emotionally sound, not acting a fool all over the place, come to your big sis. Come on. I know y'all bitches don't like me, but come on. Give me a chance. I'm embracing the villain era now. You can trust me. Come on. I know I've been a bad guy for so long, but I'm telling you, we're winning. I swear it. By the old gods and the new, I swear it. Come to death row, baby. But don't come if you want me to tell you what you want to hear and be told that you deserve it and how beautiful you are. Please don't come. We have real conversations that are not for the weak, okay? We have real conversations that have you grabbing your chest. But if you're really ready to grow, if you're tired of being ugly, mean, emotionally impulsive, ain't got no friends, ain't shit, out of control, if you're tired of that, do you want me? Do you love me? I am. Come to death row, baby. I would love to have you. Come on. Okay, honey, I'm ready. Come to death row, honey. We're ready. The link will be in the description box. I think some of the Patreoners have put the link there as well. It is, what is it? It's Sixthegoddis. It's patreon.com/Sixthegoddis. That is the women's only Patreon. Patreon.com/6at6. That is my weekly live show that the fellas and the women are welcome to. And I'm live every Wednesday at 6 p.m. in the Patreon. So if you want to tap in with me, join my groups. Life is good in there. It's not ghetto in there, okay? It's not ghetto in there. We had to just get away from peasants. So tap in with me because I appreciate y'all so much. I had such a good time. Yes. Oh my God. Thank you so much, sis. The makeup, the hair. When y'all be in the comments like, girl, the hair, the outfit, how'd you do it? So you would have known that. You would have known if you was in the Patreon, girl. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't think y'all understand. I'm a licensed cosmetologist, like a real cosmetologist, like not even like a bitch that do hair. Like I went to school. I have a trade. I have student loan debt behind this. I'm a real professional. I'm gonna be real with y'all. My makeup tutorials, my makeup classes alone in the Patreon is worth the money. To even get free beauty consultant from a licensed professional alone is worth the $10, $20. Let alone all the big sister wisdom that I give you. Let alone the access to the network of women. We got doctors, lawyers, nurses, teachers, dancers. Let alone the network. Let alone the events. So it's a very good price and it is worth every single dollar. And I suggest you get tired of being a basic bitch. I suggest you get tired of being a hot mess and you come tap in with your sister. I got you. We are helping ain't shit bitches become better every day. I'm the ain't shit bitch whisperer. I will help you, okay? I will help you change your mind. We're doing great things over here, so tap in with me. Now, I'm going to go to bed so that the morning can hurry up and come so my sister can come. I'm already at the airport. So I'm going to go night-night. I love you guys. Thank y'all for watching. Leave a comment with your thoughts. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see y'all on the next one. Vagar out.